If you are a mom and you have been wondering where can you get free time for yourself so that you have your personal development and you do not forget about yourself, then this video is for you. Because personally, I am a mother and I have business that I am running. I have business that I'm growing. I have items that I sell on Jumia, so I have orders to fulfill every time I get an order. I have this YouTube channel. I have an online side hustles. I have social media and I need to do content every week. So you can see that I have a lot of things going on, and I definitely have tips that I have used in my life that I'm going to share in this video with you so that you can see which one fits for you and use it to free your time. The first one, which looks like it's the most obvious, is hiring a house help or a cleaner. Hiring someone to do the domestic work for you will free your mind big time. It doesn't matter even if you work from home. Hiring a house help has helped me to be productive and to be business oriented and to think about other opportunities that I can actually venture in. Because the moment you get busy with doing house chores, they are just the same. It's a routine every day, every day. It makes your mind clogged and you are not able to think and take care of yourself. So if you can hire a house help and then you watch yourself grow and become more productive, you'll have more time for your personal goals. And also just freeing your mind from house chores. That's something that it does to your brain, that you start having productive ideas. You start thinking of how you can improve yourself. Maybe it's a course that you can start, it's a business that you can start, and then focus to it because already the domestic workload, you have delegated them to someone else. The second thing is doing bulk cooking or hiring someone to do the cooking for you, because there is a lot of work that comes with cooking. There is ingredients, thinking of what to cook, and then going to the market and shop for them. And if you are constantly trapped in this cycle of obvious, you're thinking, what will everyone eat? It clogs your mind, and your mind becomes so concentrated on what people will eat, and you forget about your personal goals. You see, domestic works do not end. If you eat today, you cannot say we have eaten on Monday, so we'll eat again on Friday. No, actually, you have eaten on Monday in the morning, lunchtime, there is something else that need to be cooked, and in the evening. So if you have to free your mind, then you need to delegate this job or do batch cooking, where you can dedicate a weekend and get help, do batch cooking, store them in your refrigerator, and then you can just be pulling out food and warming it anytime you need it. You see, this one frees your time because cooking takes most of your time. Because averagely, to make a meal, it can take to 1 hour, between 1 hour or even 2 hours, depending on what you're making. So you can see how many hours you need to dedicate to cooking as compared to if you decide to do batch cooking or even delegate it to someone to do it for you. The third thing is have no disturb time. Even your children need to know that this time you have locked in for yourself. You can lock yourself into your room, or you can just go to a co-working space and concentrate on your project. It could be work, it could be an online job, it could be strategizing, it could be journaling, or you just want a me time where no one needs you. Then you need to be away. Or if you have trained your children to understand that it's your me time and no one is going to disturb you, you can just lock yourself in the room and focus on that item. Or you can just go to a co-working space and do that work for you. The fourth is normalize waking up before your children. So if you want, especially if you have toddlers, normalize waking up before them, because the moment you wake up at the same time, they start needing you immediately and you cannot focus on yourself. Maybe it's a book you wanted to read, you wanted to do journaling, or you wanted to plan your day, and you wake up at the same time. Obviously, you will not let your children scream beside you as you work. No, you'll have to attend to them first and then now come back and focus. And by the time you do that and come back to what you are doing, then you have lost focus and you have lost the momentum. The fifth thing is do bulk shopping. If you already know how to budget, you already know the items that you need to run through the month and you can actually afford it, then just do bulk shopping, because the moment you start buying items on need basis, like you only buy something when it's finished, you clog your mind with unnecessary things. You're always thinking, is that rice enough? Will it be able to be cooked? So instead of thinking of those things, just do bulk shopping in the beginning of the month, and you know the entire month is catered for. And then now you can free your mind to even think, to become creative. Because personally, most of my ideas, creative ideas, they always come when I'm rested, when I'm not being bothered by house chores. When I'm just rested, I'm just maybe sleeping, or I'm just thinking about a business. That is the time I get creative ideas. But when I'm busy with house chores, when I'm busy taking care of my kids, really, I can't have any creative ideas. So if you need that, then you need to normalize delegating house chores and having time for yourself. Another way of freeing your time is, if your children are grown, they are no longer toddlers, maybe they're in grade 1, grade 2, you can involve them in tasks. Like, for instance, bathing, preparing their shoes, wiping them. You can actually train them to do those kind of jobs so that they can also learn to be independent. Even when you're not there, they are able to run on themselves. Teach them how to brush their teeth, teach them how to bathe, and let them do those tasks individually. And that is how you're also, as a mom, you'll be able to free your time. Like, when your child comes in, you just tell them, yeah, go change your clothes and get into the shower. After that, help them with homework. Or if you have a house help, then you can the house help can help you manage your kids, and you also manage your business or your online career. Do not be afraid to ask for help from your spouse, friends, relative with your kids, because sometimes raising kids can be exhausting. Not it can be, it's usually exhausting. And staying with a kid actually can make you feel overstimulated. And sometimes you just need a break. If you're not able to have a daily house help, then you can ask your friend to come and sit in with the children, or your relative or your spouse, so that you can actually take a break for yourself. Another point is, learn to say no to commitments that you are not able to. Because as a mom, you'll be invited maybe for birthdays or activities, or even commitments that you're not even ready for. Normalize saying no to things that you don't feel like they fit in your schedule. And there is no guilt about it, because it's only you who understands your life better. The person inviting you for those activities, they do not know what you're going through, and they do not know whether you need space at that time. So it's up to you to draw boundaries and say, no, I'm not going to attend this activity. I want to rest. Or I'm going to attend only 2 activities and then I go back home. So you need to learn how to set boundaries and understand yourself. And the best way to understand yourself and how best you work is through journaling and spending time with yourself. If you normalize these 2 activities, you will know when you can even listen to your body and feel like, yeah, this activity is good for me, or no, I've had enough this week and I do not want any other engagement. The last thing is, if you're not able or you are busy, nowadays the world is like a village. You can order anything from anywhere and it can be delivered. So you don't have to go and make those long queues, take a matatu, or drive to a certain place to purchase things. You can actually do online delivery to your place, and this actually helps you, because sometimes some things can get you off guard. Maybe it's something that needs to be cooked and you don't have time and you had not planned for it. Just reach out to your phone, use the delivery app, and the items will be brought for you. Because the main goal is to make sure that you do not spend a lot of time on things that do not bring income. And one of the things is household chores. Performing household chores do not pay you. And if you can actually delegate and then focus on things that are productive economically, then that one will help you achieve your personal goals as a mother. You do not have to trade your personal goals just because you became a mom and you need to stay home. Even if you stay at home, personally, I stay at home, but I work from home. So and for me to be able to work from home, I always have to hire a house help so that they can take care of the children. Because, for instance, you have been hearing my daughter at the background. If I didn't have a house help, I would not be able to make this video. So you can say, so you need to decide which area you need to trade in, because for house chores, they will be constantly there. Provided you have children, or even if you do not have children, House chores will always be there. Utensils have to be clean. The house has to be clean. Clothes have to be clean. The house has to be arranged. So it doesn't matter. Personally, I believe in delegating chores that do not bring income so that you can buy back your time and focus it on being economically productive.